Alright, is this shit working? How do I link this to other people? Oh, here we go. Alright. I don't know how many people are actually going to come to this stream, so hoping that at least fucking one person does.
Oh, it's empty?
Yeah, man.
That's weird.
I only started a minute ago, so can't expect people to be fucking flooding in, man. As nice as that would be. Oop. It's me, puppy. Hey, man, what's up? Currently, whoever you are the only person watching the stream. Welcome. Featuring my dog, who is currently slightly off screen. Oh, is it you?
You stop using your fucking dog, you faggot.
Listen, I'll introduce the mutt if I want. He's a good boy. He's parked himself in the view of the camera, you know.
Fine.
Besides, right now you shut up. Anyways, today I'm animating some portions of the update patch. I'm really just doing this as a motivator to keep myself, almost say, occupied. Like, I don't want to be straying off doing other things, you know. I don't know how exactly I'm going to be looking at the live stream screen or whatever and animating at the same time, but I'll work it out. I have a certain ingenuity to some extent, you know. I'm not all stupid. As much as I would like to be able to show you what I'm animating, I'd hate to have any spoilers, you know. That sucks ass. I think maybe scheduling it on the same day as the direct was a bad idea. People are too occupied talking about Banjo or whatever the fucking Dragon Quest guy's name is. You know, if anyone wants me to do another one of these at a future date, I'd be willing to do one. You know, I'm hoping that this one fucking works out to some degree. Because I think it'd really suck ass if I was just talking to no one. Hold up, I gotta restart Photoshop. It's being fucky. I gotta turn my headphones way down, man. Too loud. Hey, whoever the fuck is watching, say something in the chat. It's freaking me out. I think it's my brother from across the fucking living room. Oops, voice crack. Now it is 0. How unfortunate. Was that you, man?
Oh,
The one viewer.
no, it's not.
Let me think. Hello again, one person. Whoever you are. If you are the same one person, that is. Did you hear Banjo and Kazoo's are in Smash? Yes, I did. I'm very excited. That is very big news, and I'm hoping that actually leads to the franchise being something and not just like in development limbo forever, because there hasn't been a real Banjo Kazooie game since 2006, and it sucked. It sucked really bad. No one enjoyed it. Hello to Box. How you doing, man? Banjo, yes. I'm excited, man. I haven't bought the Joker, and I'm probably not gonna buy Hero or whatever his name is, but I'm really excited for Banjo and Kazooie. I'm considering getting them because they have always been a big choice for me. I never thought they'd actually get in, but uh, it's really exciting. I think it's big news, in my opinion. Yeah, today I'm just animating parts of the update patch. As much as I'd love to show you uh, what I'm animating, I can't be having spoilers, obviously. This is really just kind of like a form of, keeping myself on task. Because if given the opportunity, I will distract myself by any means possible, just because it's just something I do. I like having to draw one line 5 times. This is always fantastic. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna puppet tool this line to match the shape I want, because I cannot be asked to do this in the manner that I'm doing it. Oops. I placed the wrong pin. You guys know anything about Dragon Quest? I don't know. One design video in the All Star Smasher series. Oh, Moody Margaret. She's coming after Ollie the Snow Leopard, but before what's his name? The Professor. So she's going to be in a while. Harry and Otto Hill are going to be coming first, and then it's the two plushies, but then it should be her. That's the order that things are in right now. But of course, we're kind of preoccupied with all this update patch stuff. So she's going to have to wait, obviously. Trust me, as much as I'd like to breeze through the next couple move sets, we've got some vamping to do and such. Yeah, funny slime. That's the character I always thought who was gonna get in, if it happened. Because I don't know a damn thing about Dragon Quest at all, Because the thing is, it's not really that popular over here in America, right? I thought it was kind of lame. I thought, that was just gonna be today's announcement, just the Dragon Quest character, nothing else. But now that Banjo's in, there's something to appease everybody. So I can't say I feel all that iffed about it. Good thing, in my opinion. Yeah, the slime always seemed like you like thin air, it's just literal air. That's just the character, Their origin, when the original creator of Super Smash Bros. Yeah, and for the original creator of Super Smash Bros. LOL, he was holding this Facebook tournament as to what character was going to get a classic mode or next or whatever. And there was an odd number of characters, so he had one character go against nothing, and it was named Thin Air. That character actually won one round, and then once it lost, that gave Jack the idea to make a move set out of oxygen, I guess. A lot of people think he should have an appearance, like a permanent appearance, but I'm against the idea. It goes against why it's called thin air, because it's nothing, it's invisible. And here's the mutt. He's a good boy. Just thought I should introduce him. We'll sit back down, dog. Yeah, I'm hoping more people come, but this is a I don't know if thin air can die, but it can. Jack has always said that was one of his least favorite parts about that character, because that's not something oxygen can do. It's not really based off of anything. He just sort of made it up. I'd agree. It should be something more earthly or elemental or whatever you'd call it. Can't add. I'm not trying to add a new pin. I'm just trying to move this one. Photoshop, you are lame. Giving me a hard time today. I don't have a mouse pad or something like that, so I'm just kind of forced to resort to drawing the same line over and over 300 times. I used to have this drawing tablet as a kid, but I think if I tried to use it now, it'd just be lost on me. Damn. Giving me a hard time. At this rate, I'm going to complete the update patch in like 2027. Oops. Fuck. Excuse my language.
Stop fucking cursing, you piece of fucking shit.
Hey, you shut up, retard. Today I'm doing like a victory option, but as usual, there are complications. I need to turn whatever this grid thing is off. Bad habit, I know. Okay, there we go. Yes, it was just this grid thing I had turned on that was keeping me from drawing. Wow. I thought it'd be convenient having like a rule of thirds thing or whatever, but yeah, they don't typically get it. One of the joke characters in the roster, the second one and the final one, Yuki Ogata, they were made because a lot of kids were asking for movesets of themselves. And that was basically his way of making fun of that. Like, he gave them a moveset, yeah, but it's not particularly the one they might have wanted, to say the very least. That kid was only 7 years old. I actually kind of feel bad because he seems like a good kid. He's 10 now, but he does not seem like he deserved it. But you know, past the past, can't change it now. I guess I don't know enough about Fortnite to confirm that. Yeah, scheduling this on the same day as that direct was probably not a good idea by any means, because people are a little stirred up about Banjo and a Hero or whatever right now, so they're a bit distracted, to say the least. But you know, I'm considering having more of these at future times, just whenever, you know, I'm free or just don't have anything else to do. I'm going to be animating the head and the body separately because he has two poses in this one. But I don't want to draw lip syncing for both poses, so I'm doing the head and the body as like separate things, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I used to think lip syncing was hard, but it's pretty easy. A trolley sour bright blast. I wouldn't know what that is. I've never even heard of that, man. I don't know, man. Don't know why they ask. If there is one series where it would seem almost like reasonable to ask for something of yourself, it'd probably be All Star Smashers, because a lot of the characters are in fact real people. But the difference is there are real people that Jack knows and not just randos off the internet. Because, yeah. I was kind of stupid for using different line thicknesses on all the characters back when I started out. Not all the characters have that, but it's a bit of a problem that plagues the series. Because now, when I draw something, it takes a little bit more time with the earlier characters I drew. Because when I first started All-Star Smashers, I didn't even really have the basics of animating down yet. I was very unknowledgeable on all those things. And if you watch Super Minecraft Kids moveset, I think that really shows. I gotta kind of like figure out some kind of split screen thing so I don't have to keep looking back at chat. Oop. I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone charged, my laptop charger rather. My bad. Yeah, I probably should have gotten my camera or my charger first before I started the stream, but you know, what happens is what happens. Can't change it. Let me see if I can get behind this dumbass couch. All right, we did it. So now we got that out of the way. Let's get back to doing what I was doing. There we go. Hoping we can start getting regular move sets out soon. Because as much as I like the update patch business, I do like the prospect of ever releasing Harry and Otto Hill. I've been looking forward to those characters. Because if we were releasing just regular move sets, I'm willing to bet I'd be at least at like Tabitha by now. She's third in line for a move set currently. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of muttering to myself over here absent-mindedly. I just kind of do that. Don't even mean to, but you know, it happens. Half the dogs in this neighborhood just bark nonstop. Sorry. Can't control that as much as I would like to. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Could be Echo Fighters. Who's Leo? Never heard of him. Oh, a third person. Hello. Good addition to the other two people. Right now, I'm just working on the update patch. It's a little redundant, but I gotta say it for the new person. Warren, we actually did have a story mode once upon a time, but you know, thanks to the limitations of Go Animating, it just kind of drifted off. There are intentions to bring it back, but we've got a lot of stuff to do right now, so not soon. That's all I can say. I'll be working on it, but it's not top priority by any means. Honestly, I don't know much about YouTube live streaming. I don't know what this row of dots are here at the bottom. One of them is green. Am I supposed to click on them or something? I don't know anything about them. This whole process is just kind of like magic to me. I don't know how it works. Dummy. Ah, Tanner, you bastard. It's just my brother. Not three people after all. He doesn't count as a human being. No. Consider your next words very carefully, Tanner, for I am about to remove you. That doesn't look very good either. A giant dragon with tentacles on his back. Spooky. 4 people. Now, whether that's just my brother on his second account, I am not certain.
I'm not that smart.
Awesome.
But you've given me
Up,
a fucking idea.
back down to 3. Was that you leaving?
I didn't leave. So
Damn.
I'm still here.
4th guy had little faith in this dream. Option number 3. Oh, wait. I don't think Yuki really needs an Echo Fighter. The less Yuki there is in All-Star Smashers, maybe the better. All-Star Smashers is quite epic. Thank you. That's very kind. You misspelled epic. Easy mistake to make. It happens to everybody. Maybe so. I think French Fry was just the name of the text-to-speech voice Jack was using. It wasn't really a real character. I don't even know. Like, that's just kind of something we're ignoring right now, the narrators, because a lot of them are sort of outdated. All the text-to-speech ones. But, we'll work it out. our Lord and Savior, DKS. He seems like a good guy. I can't exactly say his move sets are the best, but I still they're still enjoyable to a degree because he has like this clear desire to improve that a lot of other people who put out maybe poor content may not have. DKS genuinely wants to be good. He cares. But two people can do the same. Can do the same character. It's not like a restricted thing. If there's already been a good version out for a long time, like maybe an old Law Nova character, someone from the original Law, it wouldn't be sensible to make a moveset of that character. But I feel like there's a lot of characters two people could do, and it would still be acceptable. Thanos. You could do Thanos. Thanos would be pretty cool. I feel like a lot of people would watch a moveset of Thanos too. Because he has been a big name lately with the Endgame and all the other stuff that's been coming out. Final Smash Snap. Seems pretty appropriate. I don't know what I would make his Final Smash. That's not my department. I'm not so great with the whole Marvel movie thing, I'll watch the big ones. The little ones, though, I'm just not very familiar with them. Yeah, I saw Endgame and whatnot. I've got a billion layers in this project right now. It is a little messy, to say the least. We could do the PC for a moveset. Like what? The computer? You could do a computer, maybe. You'd have to get real creative, but yeah, I bet you could do a computer. Wouldn't be too hard, get all the terms in there, whatever. Oops. I deleted a layer I wasn't supposed to. Never a good idea. You gotta keep it. Someone in the background using the PC. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so I think I'm done with the lip syncing part so far. Today's just a lot of the tedious work you gotta do, not so much of the fun stuff. Oh, so it's like Ice Climbers or like two characters in one or something? That's cool. Now that I've got all the pictures I need to lip sync, it's time to actually do it. Put everything together to the audio. Oh. I'm just doing the update patch in general. There's a couple, we're all doing, well, it's not really necessarily in order, all the characters. So I'm doing work for a lot of segments right now. Flutterfly, yeah. Either I have these headphones too loud or the volume is too loud. One of those two things. Maybe both. You know the roster really good. So do I, man. I can't casually watch the old episodes anymore because I know it all. You know, I was just a fan at one point. I wasn't editing or anything for. I only really met Jack on his wiki for All Star Smashers. Yep, Red Till. His videos are a little boring, to say the least. Because he just kind of makes videos with like buses and trains or whatever. It's not very interesting. Oh, hey, Jack, how's it going? Not much is happening in the live stream right now, but I'm just talking to whoever wants to talk at the moment. Because it would not exactly be smart to be showing them what I am working on at the moment. Minecraft fan art by Michael. You mean like Super Minecraft Kid? Those are the drawings from his videos and stuff, man. Oh man, E3 2019 was something else, man. Can't wait for Banjo-Kazooie. I'm kind of indifferent to the Dragon Quest character because I don't know anything about Dragon Quest, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who are excited for that. Banjo, that's exciting, man. I'm really hoping that that character like officially comes back because of Smash. Yeah, I don't get why we need another character, another anime swordsman character. Like that's kind of lame in my opinion. But I don't even have Joker yet. So yeah, I got Piranha Plant, but I haven't played them much. They're just not very interesting. I played Joker at a friend's house. He is stupid, just strong. I don't like him that much. My friend's brother always picks him, and if he wins, it doesn't feel like it was a fair fight. It just feels like, okay, you spam the same couple moves over and over, and you won. How's that fair? Yeah, man. Not many people are watching this thing because E3 2019 happened. They're all chatting about it in the Discord. That Civ Gunner King for a Day direct just came out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just a way to keep myself preoccupied while I work. Today I'm just doing some more tedious stuff that I have to do. It may have just been, yeah. I would have tried to watch, man. But I'm not familiar with you, Nikki. I barely know how this live streaming thing works. I'm lucky that it just sets it up like this by default because I don't know. I don't really understand it that much. I linked it in the Discord server and all, but people are busy with their own stuff, and it's understandable. Zoo Tycoon 64 is not a name that's been used in a while. Well, that'd be a little silly. I think I've played Zoo Tycoon on Xbox before. It's on Xbox now. It's a significantly different game, I'd say. You can run around as the zookeeper, but it's still fun. It's not the original experience, but it's still fun. A dice. What would a dice do? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, I get it. Like Warren Dicey. Yeah, I get. That's funny. Yeah. I don't know what a joke item would do. I guess Lol Nova had a joke item once with Orpheus's guitar, whatever his name is. I don't think I'm gonna see any of the Disney remakes from now on, like The Lion King or Aladdin. I'm just not interested in them. I might see Lion King, but 2018 meme guy. That's Will Smith. He was in Fresh Prince of Bel Air and Men in Black, all sorts of stuff. He's a big actor. All right, that's looking pretty fluent. Just a few more things and I should be good to go. See, the thing is, it would look a lot better if the genie like glowed, but instead he just kind of looks like one of the blue men because he just looks like someone in body paint. If they made him like glow or like have some kind of light come out from around him, it would be a lot more genie-like, I guess. Yeah, like if they had some light coming out from around him, because the original genie, if you go back and watch the movie, he's kind of like glowy and stuff. Hey, Billy, what's happening? Yeah, that was more like a sequel than a remake. That was like the best Disney remake I've ever seen, but I can't really say I thought it was a remake because it just felt like a sequel. They weren't like telling the same story two times, you know. That is in fact Billy Slavin, Warren. You are not dreaming. I can confirm it. Right now, I'm just live streaming while I animate. As much as I would like to show what's happening in the update patch, that kind of spoil the fun of actually watching it when it comes out, doesn't it? So I'm just talking to whoever wants to watch or whatever. Hello, that animated one. How you doing, man? You gotta believe. I'm almost done with this portion of the video. I still got to do the intro, and I'm gonna do some live action stuff for that with my hand. No, no spoilers. Ignore I said that. No one's stopping you, man. Make a move set of yourself if you want. I wouldn't, but am I you? No. I'm almost done with this portion. I think I could be done with everything except the intro today. And like while I'm live streaming, I bet. Because, it's just a very few small and essential parts. And then I'll be doing the intro. Because I do this stuff out of order most of the time. As counterintuitive that sounds, sometimes I got to do it out of order. Super Minecraft Kids moveset, that was as out of order as it gets. It was split across like 5 different files, and like all the shots were like if you watch the finished video now, it was not that way before. Crossing. Choke there or something. Learn how to animate. It's a pretty okay skill to have. You don't got to be great at it. You don't got to be a master. But knowing a few of the techniques is never a bad idea, On the bouncing ball or whatever. Yeah, I went to a little Flash animation course as a kid. Like it was in a class, and there's like I think I was like maybe 7, 8 years old, and I was in this class with like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and he was just teaching us like the very basics. And I think I could have learned off the internet more than I did from that class. So it's just not a lot of essential stuff. I think I learned more about animating doing this than I did in that whole class. I wouldn't do it with the figures or whatever. There's a reason DKS, switched off of that because he wanted to improve. That's what I like about DKS. I can't say his move sets are exactly stellar, but he wants to do good. He wants to do good. DKS is fun. It's not a bad thing to have, because even if it's just a small interest in animation, people think you're some kind of artistic genius if you can draw anything at all. I must believe in the thin air moveset. No need to believe in it because it's real. Yeah. Go Animate is a pretty good idea, I think. I feel like the administration behind the website really muddled things, but I think the concept overall is really good. Yeah, a lot of people think it's not real animation. If I were behind things, I would focus less towards businesses. I would aim less towards businesses because as a professional businessman, you're not going to give a presentation using Family Guy knockoff characters. It's just not going to happen. It'll never replace PowerPoint. Why would it? Because, a little animation of an employee doing something conveys the exact same meaning of just writing down, we have to do this thing. So I would just like market it towards people using it for fun or just, fooling around. Because it's very clear they wanted to be like a PowerPoint alternative really badly, and they never were. I think the closest thing to like a professional experience with Go Animate I had in the Spanish class I had once at the beginning of the year, we watched a Go Animate video. And the characters would like dance after saying something in Spanish. And it was just like the default characters and stuff. It's by no means very professional. It's just a fun thing. And of course, these days they're going by beyond and like an even further attempt to make themselves sound professional. No one's taking it seriously, man. Yeah, Isaac Anderson. I don't even understand how he does it. Because that guy's just crazy when it comes to the whole animating thing. Plus, he's actually funny, which is a good alternative to a lot of the grounding videos where it's just you're grounded, go to your room for a billion years. A lot of those grounding videos seem a little sadistic almost. Who's Billy? Who's your Billy in particular? Not Slavin. Because I know who Billy Slavin is. Yeah, that was Lee. Pre-update patch, that was Lee. I like currently a little bit better because it really feels like the guy and not just his grounded videos or whatever. I'm just trying to draw a guy with his arms at his sides. He's like doing this. I am not an artist by any means. What have I missed so far? Not much. We've talked about Banjo being in Smash, but I haven't actually shown anything.
Oh, that's important.
What?
It's me preparing to download mod now for an hour.
Cool. That's my brother over there. He voiced Yuki Ogata in Super Minecraft Kids Moveset. I don't know. He doesn't really do it anymore. If I need like original lines for Yuki Ogata, I might go to Yuki Ogata because he seems like he's on good terms with us right now, even though we've made fun of him for so long. Hey, look at this mutt. Oops. Best dog in the whole world. He's looking a little freaked out that he's on camera. I'm not abusing the dog, idiot. He does not know anything. Yeah, I'm lucky because I don't know what I was gonna do. I'm really lucky that I've had the assistance of the LOL Discord server because, you know, without them, I wouldn't have voices for Harry or Matthew or even Sonny. I really like the Toy World characters. A lot of people are against them for whatever reason, but it's I like having the original characters in there. It gives All Star Smashers a degree of distinction from other LOLs and stuff. Okay, I've gotten one part of this body done. I've drawn his head. Yeah, Sonny, this part of the update patch is going even faster than I thought it would, because for a while I was working on this part with the side V and it was just really slowed down because of that. But then right after it, I completed like a pretty big part of the video in just a couple days. I don't know what happened. I just sort of sprung to action almost once I was done with that segment. I'm glad. I don't like taking too long on these sorts of things. I want to keep people engaged. I'm what I am glad about is that people have kind of come around on All Star Smashers. A lot of people, they were just kind of playing against it for no real reason, but now a lot of people are willing to treat it on an equal level. I'm really glad about that because it should get its due recognition. So it is a good series, even if it's had a couple objective missteps, I'd say, but it is a good series, I think. Warren, I don't think a change.org petition is really going to do anything unless you manage to send it to every single Go animator who had used that character and every single one of them agreed. I think that'd be very hard to pull off. Because what are the people at Go Animate going to do? Just ban Caillou? How are they going to do that? It's hard to enforce. It's very hard to enforce, to say the least. Uncle Grizzly. I've heard of Uncle Grizzly, but I've never really watched the show. That's my case with a lot of things. I've heard of something, but I haven't watched said something. Because there's just a lot of media out there to consume. It does seem scary. Like unnecessarily scary for a children's program. Never heard of it. But I live in America, so I grew up mostly on American television. I didn't hear about a lot of the British stuff until I got on the internet. Pet spider spooky. Yeah, I thought it was silly that I had to get a voice actor for Sonny Slavin, considering I know Sonny Slavin, but he doesn't have a microphone or whatever. So maybe he just doesn't want to act. A lot of people aren't into that. Horrid Henry is on Nicktoons. There's a little bit of stuff I had to do for Horrid Henry in this segment. Made him a new results background. It's still the same old picture, but I put it in my folder or whatever, my files. I don't even draw a thumbs up like, yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes I have to like physically act out what I'm drawing, otherwise it just doesn't make sense to me. It took me a long time to figure out that the thumb faces like inward to the body. But yeah, all those games had like Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. They had just like random human characters who never came back. Why? I don't know. It's not like anybody was really going, I wish there was less Mario in my Mario games. Netflix isn't a channel. It kind of is. It's not a cable channel, but they show TV, show movies. Mario Golf. I never understood why they made a Mario Golf because golf is not an exciting sport by any means at all. I've never watched golf and gone like, yeah, this is really exciting. It's a rich man's sport. You got to be there to be enjoying it. And there's a golf course right behind my mom's house, but I've never played golf. The live action version. Tennis is more exercise. I know a guy who's just really good at tennis. He's a genius. One of like the top players in our state, almost. Warren Cook. That's not a name I've heard anyone use in a while. Because he is not those old bad users or whatever. They haven't really resurfaced. I wonder what that guy's up to. It must have sucked to have all that negative attention. Football. or well, I guess that's more like soccer for you. I don't know. It is an exciting sport. Obviously, I've never been much one for playing it, but I've been to football games and stuff like that. I played soccer in fourth grade. Our team never lost a game. It was thoroughly impressive because I was not good at soccer. Well, I don't know. Makes more sense that soccer would be called football because you kick it with your foot, and that American football would be called soccer, I guess. But, you know, we Americans have a long history of taking things from other cultures and just making it make a little less sense.
Oh, yes.
Hello. Hello. Oh, you're ripped, right? On the wall Discord? Hey man, you did a great job as Matthew in the update patch. I cannot thank you enough for that. Anybody who's down to voice act is just a lifesaver, man. Yeah, animation is a kind of a hodgepodge of cultures almost, because even a lot of cartoons right now, they don't draw them where they make them. They like export it to Korea or Japan or something like that. And if you see someone like mess up in a cartoon, it's probably just because whatever Korean animator was working on it like had a hard time understanding exactly what they wanted. How do I lip sync the Go animated characters? I just basically use a couple frames, an E sound where they have their mouth like stretched out a little, an A sound where they're like their jaw drops a little bit, two O sounds, one that's bigger than the other, one where they have their teeth gritted, and one where they have like their tongue going through their teeth for stuff like L or well, yeah, I just guess just L. Yeah, Kaya is the only text-to-speech character. That just makes sense. Because if the rest are going not text-to-speech, yeah, because text-to-speech in general is a very flawed. How do you say? It's a flawed thing. They're not very good at it yet. I'm hearing some new ones that sound like real human beings, but at the moment, most of the widely available ones are not very good. Warren, I don't know too much about you, so I don't know if you would make a good assist trophy. Oh, the new DLC fighters. The hero I'm not very excited for because I don't know anything about Dragon Quest other than there's a little slime man. But Banjo Kazooie, I could not be more excited, man. I played a little bit of Banjo Kazooie on my Xbox. I have it on Xbox. It's weird, but it was. I'm very happy to see them back, and they look better than ever, man. That nuts and bolts design was terrible, but now they really look like Banjo and Kazooie. So I'd say that's a big win. Dice walls, dice puddles, dice minions, and dice viruses. Sounds like a little too much dice if you ask me. A little overwhelming for one assist trophy. The Q&A was good. I watched it. It was a good video. You know, I really think that that could help sort out some of the questions that people frequently have about All-Star Smashers. Yeah, all of it. I watched it. It's pretty good. A miniature fighter in a bottle. Who's chill out, Max. Semi-personal stuff we discussed here? Not really. I'm gonna go check the front door real quick. Hey, chill out, mutt. Here's the mail guy. Who's voicing the Sonny Slavin Productions? Hey, buddy. Cool it. The Sonny Slavin Productions characters. I do not have a lot of the voice actors yet, but Sonny is voiced by, let me look for his name, Stel Parallax from the LOL Discord server. He very graciously agreed to do that for me when I asked if anyone would like to voice Sonny. But right now, the only real voice actors I have are for Harry Bradshaw, Matthew Whitehead, and Sonny Slavin. And obviously, for the people who have YouTube channels and whatnot, I'm just using their real voices. Brody's went down. That's going to be a huge problem. But, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. It'll make sense. Me with giant dice. Man, you're really taking advantage of the dice portion of your name, aren't you, Warren? Yeah, I'm still working out voice actors for a lot of the characters. I'm getting those as I go. Like, if I don't need a voice actor for a character at the moment. I don't how do I say? Oh yeah, I don't look for a voice actor for the character, but if they do have a line, I'll post something in the Discord asking for someone. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hold off on Brody saying anything for a while until maybe we can find her new channel or whatever, if she has a new channel. That is so much stuff lost because she just uploaded like 10 times a day, man. It was insane. It made looking for her content a big problem because there was like endless supply of it. Isn't yeah, I'm trying to use Brody's voice for her voice, but her channel was taken down, so now I only have a few short clips that I have downloaded on my computer of her speaking. You know, that's a problem, especially for her portion of the update patch because where it's all based on her YouTube stuff. Where are we gonna get her? Are we gonna get her stuff? Yeah, I'm just gonna try and milk everything I can out of the few videos I have downloaded. She relied so much on like copyrighted material that I can't be surprised that her channel went down. Because you know, it was all the Dudley Do Right stuff or whatever, always. But as a result, her channel's kind of in hot water. Yeah, man. Takes a village. I had to sneeze for a moment, but now it's gone. Trying to draw this thumbs up has been the hardest thing I've done today. I was definitely a Five Nights at Freddy's fan back in 2014 when it was first released, but then the second one came out, and then the third one came out, and then a fourth one came out, and then they did like an RPG thing. It was just on and on and on, and then I started realizing none of them were ever that good. You know, now that I look back at them, it's just a lot of cheap jump scare material, and it wasn't as good as I figured it was back in 2011 or 2014. My birthday actually is on the same day. It's the anniversary of those games, August 8th, which is an unfortunate birthday to share, I think. August 8th. That's when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out. It's also when I first came out in 2003. Yeah, I heard they're still making those games, which is kind of insane. I hope that guy just gets back to doing what he enjoys, because surely Five Nights at Freddy's cannot be a large source of entertainment by now. Warren, I am not sure if you're fit to be in the game, because it's All-Star Smash Brothers, but with Jack's memories collided and stuff. If Jack don't know you, you know. Hmm. I have watched the Silva Direct. I'm excited about Jack Black and Elmo. They are uh, big on remix material, especially because Jack Black is in Tenacious D. But I'm not too excited for Papyrus. I'm really thinking he's going to be a first round vote out. And I want to see Big Smoke. I want to see Big Smoke as part of the tournament, because there's a lot of good music in San Andreas that could be utilized for him. Yeah, I think I'm going to be streaming until I finish like the main portion of it, not the intro or the outro, because I'm going to be doing those separately but soon. But until I get like to the objective end of the video. Oh, it's like Nintendo E3. They're announcing stuff for the Civa Gunner channel, the music stuff. It's a poor explanation of it, but you know, they're kind of trying to do an E3 sort of thing. Yeah. I cannot say I listen to a lot of Civic Gunner, but this King for a Day stuff is objectively interesting. I think so. I think cringe is an overused word. Because these days it applies to anything. People will see a racist on Twitter and they'll say that's cringe, and then they'll see a group of kids fooling around and they'll say that's cringe. The word doesn't mean anything, you know. Coloring is a hard thing with these early characters I drew because back with the first couple of characters, instead of using the pencil tool, I would use the brush. And the pencil, you can just use the paint bucket tool, but for brushes, you have to like manually color it in. Because so now, anytime I'm doing a character like Sunny or Lee, it's a lot more difficult. Sprites for characters like Harry or like Hillary or whoever are a lot easier because I can just click it with the paint bucket tool and it's colored. But these characters, I have to put a little extra thought. And thinking is not something I am particularly good at. Okay, and with that, I'm almost done with this little section of the video. Almost. Not yet. I've never seen the show. I don't really watch anime, I'll confess. I tried to watch Seha Hard Girls or whatever it's called, and In the first minute, I just couldn't do it. They were talking about like Naruto and ramen or something, and it's just a little too high energy. More subscribers than I have at the moment, Warren. I think. I don't know. How many subscribers do I have? Let's see. Nope, 62. Haha, Warren, I beat you. I didn't even know I had that many. I think it's because I re-uploaded this funny like play once called Peter Pan Goes Wrong, and a lot of people saw it. It's like 100,000 or something, and people were telling me that like their teacher had shown it to them through the video, and they'd been waiting for someone to re-upload it. And then of course the BBC took it down. Yeah, it goes in ramen. I think. I don't know. I only saw that one intro and I was like, ugh, it's too high energy, too loud. That's the primary problem with anime. Everybody's like shouting at all times. And that's just a little more energy than I need. In Japan, I don't see anyone eating it in America. Although that is a funny thought that I guess, yeah, I guess if that's like like the anime named Naruto, that's if like an American named their series Crouton or Cracker or something. It's the same thing. My biggest experience with anime, I had this I think it was a DVD. I have a strong memory of being a kid and watching some dubbed Pokemon cartoons on an air mattress in my living room. But that's my biggest experience with it. I never really got into anime. Oh yeah, the studio Ghibli cartoons. I think I have a distinct memory of a little like cartoon fish coming out of the water. I think that was Ponyo. Uh, but it's been a long, long time if I have seen it. Yeah, maybe a little more thorough explanation, if you know what I mean. Yeah, asking people if you are annoying makes you look a little annoying, even if you weren't before. Is Ponyo Jesus Christ? I don't know. I don't think Jesus' name was Ponyo. Oh, okay, so it goes. Yeah, talking in person is easier than talking over text because you can tell what the other person feels about you. Because like sarcasm over text is really hard to do. Yeah, emojis do help as much as many people are against them. All right, I think I got like one little thing to do left, and this part will be left, and then I'll just have a teeny bit more to do. Oh, here we go. He barks when people come by the house. You know, oh, he's not even there anymore. No wonder he's so quiet. He just moved. He's not gone. He's not gone. So yeah, I think when I'm done with this next part, I will end the stream there. Turnout was better than I reasoned. You know, I thought there was a pretty big chance that no one was going to be watching this. Wait, oops, I forgot a part. Never mind. Still more stuff. Oh well. Gotta make it as good as it can be. Yeah, the Emoji Movie was kind of a schlop. I laughed pretty hard when the mom and dad of Emoji, the dad emoji said to the mom emoji that he wanted a divorce or something. Because at that point, it was just evident that the movie was taking itself more seriously than anyone else would. A Funko Pop movie. Wow. That's gonna suck really bad. Why would you want a Funko Pop movie? I don't know. It's just a. I guess the studio execs just saw the crossover material or whatever. Ignored all the other logistics. Like, is this a movie anyone wants to see? The Dora the Explorer movie by who's directing it? Michael Bay. Did anyone ask? You know, I'm not gonna see it. That's how things are now. I'm just not seeing movies I think are bad. All Star Dice is the movie. Okay. I gotta recreate Howard Henry's like icon here because I was not smart enough to make them big when they were supposed to be. So now I gotta correct that. Make the icons big. Oops. I selected the wrong thing. Hungry Hungry Hippos movie. When's that coming out? How are they gonna make a movie of Hungry Hungry Hippos? I do not know what I would do without Photoshop. It has been a lifesaver. Wow, man, that bad? I'll be back in a moment. Be quiet, what? No one's there. He's just gonna test you, nothing as usual. I don't understand why Jito has just not put out a move set in a year, man. I mean, I understand it takes time, but he's got all the time to make these like assist trophies and just all these tiny little things. Why not put all your effort into a big thing that people actually want to watch? You know, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, like he's got a good set of characters going. What is it now? Dr. Rabbit, Hades. I think are those the only two left? What other ones did he have planned? What other ones? Was it just Dr. Rabbit and Hades now? Let me check. Okay, I didn't even know the last time he showed. Yeah, they just had Dr. Rabbit and Hades left. Why not just continue going with your schedule, Why? Oh yeah, I get that. But it doesn't. He was making a move set every couple months before. What stopped? If there was something stopping him, it'd be nice for him to explain it. Yeah, LOL X. I think, needless to say, these days it hasn't aged very well. It's a real product of its time. I think when things were just a little different. There's a lot of characters who I feel that he didn't like really fully utilize their like potential. Like some of them were just sort of boring almost. But because Ajito made them and they've been so established for such a long time, they don't really get remade. I'd like someone to see do another shot of Michael Rosen or something. I made a moveset for Haribo once. It was by no means easy. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Yeah, I made a moveset for Michael's friend Haribo a long time ago now. And he was fun. Michael Rosen's a lot of fun. He's been writing for a long time now. I think he deserves proper recognition. Yeah, now I've noticed that like the words don't match the pictures, and that seems like it's really hard to mess up. Like as you're making the move set, just make the words match the pictures. That's like the most basic aspect. Because what he says the moves do don't really match what the moves do, and that's a problem considering the whole thing is demonstrating his move set. All right, so I'm done with that part. Now I just need to finish this one final part, and I'll be basically done with this video, except for the intro. I gotta finish out the intro. Yeah, it's apparently a sore subject. Pretty soon, I'd say. I have to film footage for my hand, but otherwise it should be smooth sailing. Maybe I'd say in a week at the latest. Honest to God, a week, and that's maybe a far estimate. There's not an All-Star Smashers Discord. I think that's kind of covered by the LOL Discord. So yeah, this portion of the update patch will be done very, very soon. They're making them new Men in Black, but it doesn't have Will Smith. Kind of lame, in my opinion. I gotta scour Lee's channel for a proper background for a results screen or whatever. If there is one, there might not be. I made a Chuckle Vision unboxing. Rest in peace, that guy, you know. That stinks. What are you eating there?
Just Slim Jim.
Oh, a Slim Jim.
I don't really like them, but
Yeah.
kind of like good Slim Jim go to waste.
Yeah, man.
But I'm making wrong. You want some?
No thanks. It really hurts your head, huh? Yeah, I might have to stitch something together here because there's never a good part where he really shows a whole angle of his room. As much as I would like that, maybe yeah. Here's one where he shows his DVD collection. Maybe I can do that. It's all close-up shots of the DVDs, though. Ooh, that one looks pretty good. How old are you, Warren Dicey? Yeah, I'm just gonna stitch something together here for this results background, you know. Unfortunately, it's something I have to do. Animated by Exotic 7. Did you forget what I do? That's my job. Harry Hill is real, as is Chadtronic. That's not his real name, of course, but you know, he's a guy. I'm not so good with the Chadtronic sprites. He's just a hard source, to say the least.
Fuck! Oh!
He's a funny guy. I started watching this YouTuber RT Games, and he mentions Harry Hill a lot. A lot of people have discovered Harry Hill because of this guy, and I have to thank him for that. He is very funny. Are you too stupid to operate a pot or something?
So you see on my
You sticking your hand in there to get the noodles out? No, I'm not even interested in your explanation. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm
Go
trying to
away.
scoop out the fucking ramen noodles. You know, water starts boiling.
No, I'm not
and fucking
interested in your
spewing everywhere.
explanation. Otto Hill is not real. Matt Lucas is real. Otto Hill is not. Dude. I think the more you ask, the less chances of it happening there are. Just because no one likes being nagged, you know.
Nobody likes a little nagger.
Be right back. I've never heard of Little Britain. If anybody's got a good picture of Lee Saunderson's room, send it to me now, because I am very annoyed. I would be down to make Harry Hill's moveset right now. I love that guy. He's hysterical. I only discovered him because of All Star Smashers, and Harry Hill is funny. And I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in seeing him. I don't know what to do about his moveset music. You know, he's made a couple of songs, but I was thinking something more along the lines of the TV Burp theme song. But as it turns out, it's only 30 seconds long. Nothing to do with it, you know. Oops. I'm sure it's good. You know, if you feel like you need to make revisions, sure thing. But, you know, do whatever you want. I thought once that the up B would be the jello, the big jello, and he could bounce off it or whatever. Maybe so, if there's enough time, yeah. Oh yeah, I've never seen You've Been Framed, so I'm only really familiar with TV Burp and the movie. I've never watched You've Been Framed. Isn't it like a America's Funniest Videos sort of thing? And along those lines? Oh yeah, yeah. Makes sense. That's what most people know him from. I don't know what a stage is. I've looked up Future or Framed before, but I've never seen it. You know, I couldn't really find it. You ever see? No, I posted it, didn't I? There is an Australian version of TB Burp that they adapted. Mr. T. Wow. I didn't know Mr. T would be in a BBC thing. Google is not much help for these sorts of things because when you look up Lee Saunderson, the first result is All Star Smashers. Warren, buddy, chill. Chill. Mellow out. Huh. Lee Saunderson has 2 channels. I didn't know that. Huh. There's only 3 videos on this other one. Oh man, he's really young in these. Jesus. Huh. Wow. I didn't know. No, not Lee's drawings. There's one called just Lee Saunderson in all lowercase. There's only 3 videos. I didn't know it existed. Huh. That's really a surprise. We made that whole video about him and we never figured that out. I guess I just never Googled Lee Saunderson. Yeah, if you look up Lee Saunderson, there's a one in all lowercase, and that's the 3rd one, I guess. It's really old. I think he must have forgotten the password or something because its last video was 7 years ago. That's many years ago. His shelf is significantly bigger than I figured it was. Yeah, really weird. I didn't know. I did not know. You know, that's all a big surprise to me. Man, I can't believe I never seen that. Hmm. I have this website that takes screenshots of YouTube videos, but it doesn't work half the time. Technology is not working the way it should. This is a frustrating process, you know. I really don't know what to do for this one. I might just I'm gonna put in some kind of temporary background for now, and come up with something later, you know. If any of you find a good picture of his room, or even multiple pictures that I could combine, send them my way on Discord or email or whatever. Goodbye, Warren Dicey. Yeah, pics of Lee's room. Because currently I can't find any ones that like show enough of the room that another person could be standing in there, right? You know, does that make sense? It's difficult. There we go. But right now I'm just gonna, not anything specific, as long as I can like see the floor and put a character there for the results screen. Not even just the floor. I just want something that can make like a good like results background. Like something where I can put both the winner in the center and one of the losers on the side. I'm planning on stitching something together later because it's not looking like there's a lot of good material at the moment. I don't know. There could be something golden nestled away in one of his videos for me. These drawings should make a comeback. Has a pretty good channel. Good way to branch out. Well, it's that song that appears at the beginning of his videos, you know, when you see the dandelions. As to what the name is, I couldn't tell you. I think it's definitely from iMovie, but I don't know if the iMovie track has a name, which is a problem. The link of Lee's old channel. Let me get it. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oof. Oops. My mouse is tweaking out again, as it does. You guys ever watch the Eric Andre show? It is hysterical. How do you spell what? Eric Andre? Eric's pretty obvious, but Andre. They basically like invite celebrities onto the show, and their agents don't know what the show really is. They think it's just like a regular talk show, and they just go like out of their way to make the celebrities like as uncomfortable as they possibly can. It is hysterical, man. I remember there's this one episode where he's interviewing the guests, and he goes, "Oh, are you ready to play our new game?" And the celebrity goes, "Okay, yeah, what's the game?" And Eric just stares at her for like a solid 10 seconds and yells, "The prize is rice!" And rice just like rains from the ceiling onto all over the table. It's fucking hysterical, man. He is funny. Bye, Warren.
You still streaming?
Yep. Half of the characters in All-Star Smashers are wearing some kind of suit. It's almost like some kind of unwritten rule. I don't know how it came to be, but it just sort of did. Yeah, okay. A lot of stuff. Especially now with the internet, anyone can make anything they want. Lame. Yeah, Lee, there's a couple of clips out there where Lee is obviously very young. There's a lot of media that could potentially get into All-Star Smashers that I just don't know anything about, like a Misao or anything from Hyperdimension. Well, no. I don't know. There's a lot of media where if their character got in, I'd have to do some reading up. Thus far, the research has not been a lot because I know I grew up with Captain Underpants and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I played Papa's Pizzeria games and met Scribblenauts, and I know what Action 52 is. Now, I was pretty familiar with Chadtronic already. I think the biggest point of research was Ford Henry, and he's not a very complex character at all. But for new characters being added in the future, I'm going to have to read up for them. That's frame 1 of that animation. Warren, homie, I don't think you're gonna get a move set, even though you're asking as frequently as you are. Because it's just on account of the fact that you said it earlier, asking people to make a move set for you is kind of weird. You know, it's just inherently kind of funny. I'm almost done here. I'm gonna finish up this part of the loose pose and then hook up the stream for now. Just gotta draw a few more frames here. Luckily, it's just like mouth stuff at this rate, so it's not very hard. All right, and that should be it for now. Thanks to anybody who came to watch the stream. I thought it was a lot of fun. Hopefully, if we do another one of these, the turnout will be a little better. Goodbye, and I'll see you later.